And now, the special presentation.
Nick Dundee learned survival skills in the outback. But now he's coming to Los Angeles to hunt a different kind of animal.
Come on, must be why they call LA the city on wheels. What do you mean? Well, they don't even get out of their car to mug you. It's a town that's so not Crocodile Dundee. That's what makes it a good movie, though.
Howdy, boys.
Howdy, man.
Cowpokes.
We decided the whole family's going to go, and then everything gets all wacky.
Welcome to the Paramount Pictures Studio Tour. Look out! It's a giant deadly anaconda!
Sorry.
Paul Hogan returns as Nick Dundee in Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles.
Here we go, pictures up, ready. Roll, please.
Parker. Action. You give me a call anytime. Okay, dude. Hey, maybe we'll do lunch.
Bringing Nick Dundee to Los Angeles was a natural step for Hogan, who created and brought this fish-out-of-water character to life in Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2.
G'day.
Crocodile Dundee,
I went to New York for the first
1986.
time and was overwhelmed by it a little bit. And I was just thinking when I was there that I'd like to see some of the bushes I know from back home who'd found Sydney a bit dazzling.
Paul
Gee, they'd be
Hogan.
really out of place here. And the idea just came from that. And then invented this character who had my sense of humour and a lot of bush sensibilities.
What are your chances of getting out of here with that jacket on?
Crocodile Dundee 2,
average.
He's the
1988.
ultimate fish out of water. People love the character.
Lance
Dundee.
Who, producer.
That's a weird
And so I kept on bugging Paul that we should do Crocodile Dundee 3. And finally, he came up with a very good idea.
The story of the film begins in Australia, where Nick and Sue are living in the country with their young son. But life in the outback has changed.
My people have ways of talking that no white man can understand. Yes?
He realises he's a dying breed and he's thinking that he might find something more interesting to do.
Okay, Dad, I'll talk it over with Nick.
So, her dad wants her to come and take over the LA bureau of the newspaper. Mick, much to everyone's surprise, says, okay, take the job. At least for the rest of the year. Me and young Mike will go with you.
Actually, though, I'm a writer-actor. Just, drive the limo between gigs. Better take one of these. You never know.
I lived in LA for a couple of years and realised what a weird, strange, unreal sort of place it was.
There you go.
And eventually, the penny dropped that this is the place to bring Dundee.
Don't worry about me. I'll blend right in.
Los Angeles is very sophisticated and there's
Linda
a cozy element and a phony
Kozlowski,
element going on.
Stewie.
He's completely opposite. He's down to earth. He's very honest, so he's completely out of place, which is what we want.
Nick, let him go. He's the valet. He's supposed to park the car.
Yeah, take it easy, dude.
Nick is the quintessential fish out of water. And where can a guy from the Australian outback be more out of place
Perry
than the heart of Los
Katz,
Angeles?
co-producer.
You don't want that, love.
Get some of that free food and he'll feel a lot better. He's just locked in his own time warp. The world's got slicker and faster and he hasn't. He barely knows how to turn on a television set.
Everything in the modern world is a challenge to his character.
This film is a little different from the other two in that the first one was a romantic comedy, the second one was kind of action, adventure, romance.
Simon
This one is very much a
Windsor,
comedy. And
director.
that's really what made me decide to do the film because I read it and it made me laugh.
I'm not interested in making any angst or dramatic suffering or anything like that. I like comedy because we all like to share a joke.
Paul is a great sort of observer of life. He loves poking gentle fun at things, and that's one of the things that I think is appealing about these movies.
Los Angeles is just like any other normal city anywhere else in the world.
Excuse me, Mr. Rothman. This is Miss Sue Charlton from Newsday.
Delighted.
Sue's job takes her on an investigation of a new film studio involved in some shady activities.
I'm sure it's an elaborate front for something.
You know what you need?
You need a mole.
A mole?
Me. I'll get a job at the studio.
Action!
What the hell are you doing? I just want a kid to see me in the picture. I'm trying to help the wife, so I get myself a job as an extra. Just so I can sort of sniff around and see what's going on. And I'm pretty crummy at it. You're fun.
What did you
I want to see what
say?
you're going to do to screw up the
When
next
they
take.
want the scene to stop
Okay.
when they're making a movie.
He's
they
kind
say,
of
Oh, the
"Cut."
cut scene?
Yeah, cut.
Paul
He doesn't fit in, he
Rodriguez,
doesn't know anything about
Diego.
Hollywood, and I think that's one of his big appeals because we've all been fish out of water.
Hell of a nice guy. You'll probably wind up with his own TV sitcom.
For Hogan's real-life spouse, Linda Kozlowski, the character of Mick Dundee is not far from that of her husband.
I think the character was born of himself. The certain Australian, easygoing, laid-back kind of thing is definitely there. But Paul is a little bit more reserved, and thank goodness, more sophisticated. We don't have any knives stuck in our walls or possums on our table or anything.
She comes from an entirely different background and school from that. She's theatre trained, Juilliard, did Broadway plays, and I sort of came out of the lounge room.
I torture him when we go home. I don't think Sue would say that.
She'll sort of tear every line apart. Often she's right, too. I don't admit it, but then I go away and change the lines.
Action!
With Mick busy at work in the movies, he and Sue bring a nanny over from Australia to watch over young Mikey.
Which one's yours?
Over there, the big one.
Jacko? Well, he's just very deep. No, he's not. He's not.
Los Angeles, eh?
There's fast food restaurants on TV.
Experience of city life than Mick.
Yeah, it's Los
Because,
Angeles.
Mick at least had been to New York for a
In
month.
California?
Didn't learn anything, but thinks he did. So I needed a Boyang, a guy who'd never been to the big city, so Mick could show his sophisticated knowledge. Pick out what you want off the menu here, and you yell it out into that box. 2 minutes later, you're scoffing it down without even getting out of the car.
So you can eat like a pig.
Pig?
No one can see you.
Welcome to Wendy's. Can I take your order, please?
Let me handle this. Good evening, Wendy.
Roll, please.
With the film set in Los Angeles, it was only natural that Mick would have some close encounters with celebrities.
There's some surprise VIP kind of people that walk through our set. People will be, what's he doing in this movie?
That's typical of LA today. Health nuts. Worried about what they drink, worried about what they eat. I used to be like that till I found the answer.
There's a particular scene with George Hamilton, and George did it so exquisitely. I just was nearly wetting myself. It was so funny.
What's the answer?
Eat and drink whatever you please, and then flush it out with coffee.
So you just drink lots of coffee?
You don't drink it. I'm talking colonics. A good coffee enema. Clean as a whistle. Bumps up. It's coffee.
Getting close to dinner.
Maybe sugar.
It's LA. But nowhere is Mick so out of place than on LA's freeways.
Dad, stop! There's a dog in the road.
What the hell's going on up there?
Don't let everybody stay back. We'll get it.
The freeway scene, to me, is one of the funniest.
That guy says there's something on the road. He looks like a nut to me. Probably a bomb or something.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got a bomb!
Why are they causing traffic?
We had quite
Why?
a difficult sequence where we had to close down a LA freeway. That was a big challenge because you just can't shut down a freeway.
Because the traffic's banked up and stuff. Shutting down a freeway. That was a huge ordeal. It
Wow.
took months of planning.
Big traffic
the state was
jam.
involved. We almost at the last minute. They almost didn't give us
David
our permit to do it.
Formsby,
But we made it
leadership
happen, and
management.
it was a wild time.
That's not a bomb, that's a cat.
Well, it's not a cat. That's a skunk.
The skunk, its face is really cute and its hands are really cute, but even though it's been descented, it still
Serge
stinks a bit.
Korkenburn,
You can take
Mikey.
him out, fellas.
Wouldn't mention this to your mum. She probably wouldn't understand.
You know, things go wrong all the time with Mick, and I guess that's what people find lovable about him, you know. Things go wrong, but somehow he scrapes his way through all these situations.
Give it up, punk, or I'll blow you away.
So there's Crocodile Dundee let loose in the big city, and everywhere he goes, trouble follows.
Hand me over your money, man.
Son, you have any idea how quick you have to be to catch a tiger snake?
Once a camera crew, they were actually bursting, you know, to get to the end of the take so they could laugh out loud, and that's a good sign, you know.
Hey, it's one of them soft top cars.
Ow.
I'm the worst offender, actually. Paul hates me for that because I laugh louder than anybody, and I've ruined a couple of takes.
We're a happy crew.
I'm making a comedy. Trying to make people laugh and feel good.
Where's your boat?
Drop pulled it under.
How big was it?
That big.
I think people will be pleasantly surprised at how funny it is, and I think they'll be happy to see him again, I hope.
Who is this man? After him!
Basically, it's a big love story between Mick Dundee and Los Angeles.
Jeez, Mick, were you born in a cave?
How did you know that?
It's just good old-fashioned entertainment, a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, and great fish out of water stories. Audiences love them.
Could be worse, mate.
Yes, sir, Mick.
What did you think, Mommy?
It's funny.
Yes, it is funny.
Are you going to give me a kiss?